Hi everyone, in this video we're going to show you how to use the Think Central practice pages in an app called Jamboard, which is part of the Google Apps suite, so it integrates nicely with your Google Classroom and everything else in your Drive. So first thing, we're going to start in our Drive, go to My Drive, and we're going to go to New, More, and click on Google Jamboard. People have said this is like a whiteboard, but there's other things that can really help with math practice, which teachers have been asking me to do. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do all of this without going into Think Central, because I know some people just don't get along with Think Central. So if you go to the elementary website and you click on your grade level, this video is talking about Think Central and Go Math, so we're talking about grades 2nd through 5th grade. So I'll go ahead and click on 4th grade. Scroll down to Math, and then right here, Student Practice Book PDFs to use with Nearpod or other apps. So this other apps is Jamboard. So when you click on that, here are all the practice worksheets that the kiddos took home, and they have their booklet. So let's click on Chapter 2, and we have the entire Chapter 2 practice booklet. All right, so we have that set up, ready to go. Let's go back to my Jamboard. Well, let's pick a lesson first. Which lesson looks good? Let's do 2.2, Algebra. So I'm going to name this Jamboard Lesson 2.2. You can name it Practice, Homework, whatever. Lesson 2.2, Practice. Click OK. Now, one thing you do need before you get going is a screenshot extension for Chrome. There's a lot of those options. But to get that, you would go to the web store. Now, if you didn't have the web store there, just Google Chrome web store and you get taken here. And you can type in, screenshot extension, screenshot tool, and there's a lot. I have, I'll give you some names here. This one is called Awesome Screenshot. Sorry, it's not coming up, the little words. There you go, Awesome Screenshot. The thing about this is every time you click on it, you have to click capture instead of record. So it's a couple of extra clicks. I have this one. It looks like a feather. It's take a screenshot. It's called Light Shot Screenshot. But you do need one of those. Now, if you have a different one, that's okay. All right, here we are. So we're going to do lesson 2.2. And I'm going to take zoomed out. Here we go. Here's our screenshot. And we're going to do this to get the whole page. And if you want the page number there, because some kids might be doing it on paper, and I'm going to hit copy and then go back to my Jamboard tab and right click. That didn't work. So we're going to hit Control V to paste it, or Command V. All right. There it is. There's our page. All right, now the kiddos, usually you do this page and then you do a next page. So we're going to click next, and this is our page 2 of the Jamboard. I'm going to go back to here, and we're going to do this also to make sure they get their lesson check and spiral review in, just like that. Copy. Each screenshot tool is a little bit different. So the way I'm copying and pasting, I'm hitting Control V. Notice there's no like paste option here, and when I right click, I did not see a paste either. So if the copy and paste does not work for you, you could also hit this new image, add image, and you can upload an image, but to me that's like another step. So this is the fastest I've been able to do. Screenshot, copy, switch, paste. Okay, now what do you do with this? Well, we can hit share and change to desert sands and then click done. Don't send it, because then we're going to hop on over to our Google Classroom, and we're going to go to Classroom. And this is my demo site. So I'm going to hit classwork, create, assignment, lesson 2.2 practice. Add, Google Drive, And it should come up as recent because we named it. If you didn't name it, it might not appear there. So we're going to hit insert. I clicked it, and then now I'm going to hit insert behind my face. There we go. Now here's the magic button. You ready? Okay. So if you just hit it to view, they won't be able to type in it or do anything. They'll just be able to read it. So that's good if you want to put something for reading. Students can edit the file. We don't want that because then every student is editing the same file. We want this. Make a copy for each student so each student will complete it independently. So we're going to click that. You can change all of this, make it 12 points. Whoops, not that many. 24 points, 2 points each, I think, if there's 6 on each side. And then click assign. Okay, now we haven't really talked about, wait, why are we doing this? What will the kids see? This is what they can do with a Jamboard. It's really awesome. So once this opens for them, this is a more difficult topic here. They can use any of these tools over here to write. So they can use a pen tool to write their answer if they want. If it's, I'm not going to read or do any of this math, all right? So they can write their answer 672 with the pen tool. Or this is what everyone's been asking, how can my kids type onto the PDF? This is it. It's in Jamboard. So here we go. At the zoo, there were 3 times a minute. How many monkeys were there? There were, again, I'm not reading the question, 873 monkeys. And you can see there, oops, it went down. Well, they can change it. They can extend it like this. They can also go up here to change the color. They can click here and make it smaller, or they can yell at you and make it really big. Okay, whatever fit. I think it was normal. All right, isn't that cool? So we have writing, we have typing. If the question is in geometry later in the year, then they can do the shapes. They can answer with the shape. Show me an equilateral triangle. Done. Show me an isosceles acute triangle. Show me an obtuse isosceles triangle. Isn't that cool? Okay. Also, they could put a sticky note and say, I need help on number 4. Okay, like that. And that will pop up because they don't know how to do that. Another thing is they could, maybe they can just type the answer here and then, but show their work. All their work was shown over here by bars or grouping or anything they want. You can require them to show their work, so that's what I like on the side. Also, so cool, you can change the background, so you can have lines, you can have grid, and if the grid is too small, you can zoom in. Oops, yep, zoom in and it makes the grid bigger. Neat. All right, and then just remember that when the kiddos finish their assignment, because we posted it in Classroom as an assignment, that they click us. Here it will say submit, and then it will submit it to the teacher.